Hey everybody, today we've got round 4 of the GOP primary spinner battle. So far we've lost Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence, and in the last round Nikki Haley was the latest casualty. Today there's going to be one more. It could be any one of these remaining 8. Trump all the way through Suarez. It's totally random. Whoever's number comes up, they win the state. Lowest total is going to be knocked out. Hopefully you've seen the first 3 rounds. They seem to be a lot of fun. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the spinning. We're going to start in Alaska. Got the same colors up here, and let's see who's going to be first for round 4. Here comes the spin. That is number 4. That's Larry Elder. He's going to take Alaska. Elder on the map. Next spin, Hawaii. 4 electoral votes. That's a 3. That's Asa Hutchinson. Next state, Washington, 12 electoral votes. And real quick, I know this is not using the primary delegate system. I think the electoral map is a lot more fun and a lot more simple. So let's keep going. Here comes Washington. Somebody's going to get 12 electoral votes. It's 6. That's Chris Christie. Christie on the map. Next, Oregon. 8 electoral votes. We've got a 7. We've got DB. That's Doug Burgum. You know him and love him. Here's California. This is pretty much a guaranteed pass to the next round, and that's Chris Christie. He's got California. Next, Nevada. 6 electoral votes. We've got Asa Hutchinson, number 3. Asa taking Nevada. Here's Idaho now. 4 electoral votes. That's a 5. That's Tim Scott. Scott on the map for round 5. Next, Utah. 6 more electoral votes. That's a 1. That's DT, Donald Trump. He has a red Utah. And now we go to Arizona. That's the next state. 11 electoral votes coming to number 3, Asa Hutchinson. Now we've got Montana. 4 electoral votes. That's a 4. That's Larry Elder. Next state is Wyoming. 3 electoral votes. Number 5, Tim Scott. Let's go 1 state south to Colorado. 10 electoral votes. That's a number 5. That's Tim Scott again. Scott into double digits now. Next, we've got New Mexico. 5 electoral votes. Coming to number 1, Donald Trump. Trump over 10 himself. Next state is Doug Burgum's home state, North Dakota. Can he win it? Let's see a 7. It's a 2. That's Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek makes his debut in round 4. Next, South Dakota. Who's going to get 3 more electoral votes? It's a 5. It's Tim Scott. Nebraska at large. That's next. 2 electoral votes. Coming to number 1, Donald Trump. How about Nebraska's first? Only 1 electoral vote, but that might be pivotal later on. That's a number 8, Francis Suarez. In on the action now. All 8 candidates on the map. Nebraska's second now. Another electoral vote coming to Donald Trump. How about Nebraska's third? That is going to go to number 8, Francis Suarez. Trump and Suarez cleaning up in Nebraska. Next state, Kansas. 6 electoral votes. That's close to the line, but that's a number 1, Donald Trump taking Kansas. Next, Oklahoma. That has 7 electoral votes. That's a number 8, Francis Suarez again. It's been all Trump and Suarez the last 6 spins. Let's see if that changes here on Texas. That has 40 electoral votes. This is a massive boost for somebody. Everybody wants him. Who's going to get him? It's Francis Suarez. He takes Texas. Next state, Minnesota. 10 electoral votes. And we've got a number 4. That's Larry Elder taking Minnesota. Next state, Iowa. 6 electoral votes coming to Donald Trump. How about Missouri? 10 more for one of these candidates. And that goes in the Trump column. Trump getting 10 more electoral votes as we head down to Arkansas. Asa Hutchinson might want to win this state. Let's see what he can do. Nope, that's Donald Trump again. Trump getting a lot of states here. Next, Louisiana. 8 electoral votes. Donald Trump yet again. Taking 4 straight states, including 8 in Louisiana. Trump jumps into second place behind Chris Christie ahead of Francis Suarez. Let's go east of the Mississippi River now to Wisconsin. Decent amount of votes here, 10 of them. And that's a 6, and that goes to Chris Christie. Next state, Illinois. Even more votes here, 19 of them. That's going to be at number 3. That's Asa Hutchinson. Next state, Michigan. 15 electoral votes. Number 3, Asa Hutchinson. 2 straight for Asa. How about Indiana? 11 electoral votes. That's an 8. That's Francis Suarez. Next state, Kentucky. 8 more electoral votes. Those are going to go in the number 4, the elder column. Next, Tennessee. 11 electoral votes. Number 5, Tim Scott. He's going to take Tennessee. How about in the Deep South now, Mississippi? 6 electoral votes. Coming to number 3, Asa Hutchinson. Next state, Alabama. 9 more electoral votes coming to Donald Trump. Now we've got Florida. A lot of votes here. 30. It's Trump's home state as well as Suarez's. Last place right now is Vivek Ramaswamy and Doug Burgum. But don't count anybody out yet. Plenty of states left. This could easily turn somebody's night around. Let's spin it. Who's going to win it? It's number 6. That is Chris Christie. He takes Florida. Christie over 100 now. Plenty more votes here though in Georgia. 16 of them. That's the next spin, and that's a 4. That's going to be Larry Elder. Next, South Carolina. Tim Scott has a personal affinity for this state. Let's see what happens. It's a number 2. That's Vivek Ramaswamy. Everybody over double digits now, except Doug Burgum. But let's go on to North Carolina. 16 more electoral votes. Number 5. That's Tim Scott. Next, we jump up to Ohio. A lot of votes here, 17 of them. Somebody's going to get them. It's 7. It is Doug Burgum. He takes Ohio. Now Ramaswamy in last place, after he does not pick up his home state of Ohio. Let's go next door to West Virginia. 4 more electoral votes. That's a 5. That's Tim Scott. Now we jump up to the corner. Maine at large, 2 electoral votes. It's not a lot, but it might matter for somebody. And that's Asa Hutchinson taking those 2. There's 1 more at stake in Maine's 1st Congressional District. Let's spin it. That's an 8. That's Francis Suarez. How about Maine's 2nd? 1 more electoral vote. That's a 5. That's Tim Scott. Next state, New Hampshire. 4 electoral votes. That's a 6. We've got Chris Christie. Now we've got Vermont. Super blue state. Who's going to get it this time? That's a 7. It's Doug Burgum. He takes Vermont. Now we've got New York. 28 electoral votes. Vivek Ramaswamy really wants this state. He's in last place. There's still time left, but it is running out for Ramaswamy. Let's spin it. Who's going to get him? It's a 7. That's Doug Burgum. He has New York. 2 in a row for Burgum. Just a moment ago, it looked like Burgum might have been eliminated. Not anymore. Now the pressure really builds on Vivek Ramaswamy. He's got to win at least 2 of these states. Let's go to Massachusetts. Here's the next spin. Who's going to get him? It's 4. It's Larry Elder. Next, Connecticut. That has 7 electoral votes. That's a number 4 again for Larry Elder. Now we've got Rhode Island. 4 electoral votes. This is going to be a 8. Francis Suarez takes Rhode Island. Next state, New Jersey. Chris Christie, former governor here. Let's see what happens. 14 electoral votes coming to number 1, Donald Trump. Next, we've got Delaware. 3 electoral votes. That's number 4, Larry Elder. He takes Delaware. Next, Maryland. That has 10 electoral votes. That is going to go to number 3, Asa Hutchinson. Now we've got Washington, D.C. Only 3 electoral votes. Number 6, Chris Christie. And now we've got 2 states left, Pennsylvania and Virginia. And it looks like Vivek Ramaswamy cannot get out of last place even if he wins both of these states. So it looks like Vivek is going to be eliminated, but let's spin it anyway. Here comes Pennsylvania, 19 electoral votes. It does go to Vivek Ramaswamy. How about that? He takes Pennsylvania. But the last state, Virginia, has 13 electoral votes, and that would only give him 44. That's still not going to be enough, but let's see if he makes it super exciting and takes Virginia anyway. Here's the last spin. And that's an 8. That's Francis Suarez. He takes Virginia. And there's your final map. First place is Chris Christie, followed by Francis Suarez. Doesn't really matter who gets in first. Last place is Vivek Ramaswamy with only 31. Tim Scott second to last place. Everybody moving on except Ramaswamy. Trump was able to win 4 states in a row, but everything else is obviously completely scattered. I think I'm going to tweak Francis Suarez's color. It just looks too much like the toss-up color, but we're going to say so long to Vivek Ramaswamy. He's going to join DeSantis, Pence, and Haley on the sidelines in the loser's corner, whatever you want to call it. So this spin battle is heating up. We'll have round 5 coming up in the future. Let me know in the comments. Who do you have going all the way? Who did you have being eliminated? And do you have a good time on these spinner battles? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.